Good morning and welcome to a home vlog. Today is an editing day. Jen has been editing in the morning. She just finished. I have to go to editing the podcast, but throughout the day we'll be taking little breaks, checking in with you guys. First thing that I wanted to show you guys was we've been using this table right here. Jackson and I set it up to do his little remote control Hot Wheels on here, and boy was it a blast. It was a lot of fun to do. And this little guy, my little piano virtuoso, you're perfect at sitting up. Look at you. How's it going?
Who's
you wanna
that?
poke at it? Boop.
Who's that? Do you want to show Daddy how you play the piano?
Oh yeah, show me. What is it?
Look, look.
Good job.
You're so good at the piano.
Yeah. So right now we're getting ready for some lunch and we have some grapes. And Jen found out that the best way to clean them is to add them into a water bath with some baking soda and salt. Mm-hmm. Wow. So we're cleaning the grapes.
Yeah, I mean, I would clean them, like, normally I would just clean them by, you know, rinsing them off, and I feel like they weren't getting as clean as they should. Somebody told me once that grapes are like the dirtiest fruit that you can buy.
Oh.
Because there's no, you're just eating, there's no shell. There's nothing to like take off of them.
Yeah.
So you're just getting all the dirt and stuff from them growing.
Okay.
And so I was like, oh, let me find a way to really clean them.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah, so we'll
Looking
see.
good.
And then you let them sit for 5 minutes in here. You kind of like move them around, let them sit for 5 minutes. And then I'm gonna put them in the containers that we bought. I don't know if you guys remember a while ago. We bought some fruit containers from just somebody on Instagram was like, buy these. And I was like, okay. So I'm gonna throw them in there just so they kind of like stay fresher longer. Because I think they stay fresher on the vine, but it says to take them off the vine to clean them.
Oh.
So if I put them in those containers, it'll kind of help their longevity. We'll see, I'll let you know.
This particular set of grapes that we got was so tight on the vine. Look at this.
Oh yeah.
Like, look at how like...
They were like squishing each other.
Yeah. Can you hold your hand out underneath it really quick? Yeah, look at how like tight the little stems are to each other. Mm. So it's been a lot of... Oh, there it goes. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh! Look at him go. Oh, it's stuck on a bump. But Oliver's hanging out watching too. What are you gonna do, bud? Whoa! Because it did a flip. Uh-oh. It's on its side.
So Jackson and I are testing out all of the cars on our track here. So this turns...
But Mommy isn't even winning.
I'm what?
You're not even winning, right?
I'm not winning. You keep winning, bud. You keep picking all the good cars. So this is, it's like this truck that it unrolls into like a little racing, 2-lane racing track. And so Jackson keeps picking all the good cars, and none of my cars mine all keep flipping off onto the other side.
Yeah. And the first time, yours didn't really win.
No.
Because remember, yours went up there.
I do remember that, yeah. Mine.
And then it like flipped to the other side on my side.
Yeah, it keeps going into the wrong lane. I keep picking all the silly cars. What?
Why?
I don't know, because you're picking them out for me. Also, tomorrow, somebody's gonna get his hair trimmed. Who is it?
I don't know.
It's you. We gotta trim your hair because it's really, really in your face.
Let's do which card do you choose?
Which car do I choose? What about this one? Can I do this?
You just did that one.
I don't think I did the green one.
Did.
Are you
This
sure?
didn't work.
Oh, okay, I'm gonna do this one then. What's this one?
Chevy.
Ooh, the Nomad. All right, let's do it. Mine, yeah, I don't know what it is about mine. There must be something going on my side of the track.
Mine.
I know, but mine keeps flipping over, so what's going on my side of the track? I don't...
It's because I'm getting all the fast cars.
Oh, is it because you're picking all the good cars?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Maybe.
I think it is. So, it is a few hours later. I'm making dinner right now. I'm sorry I didn't show you dinner. This was a little bit harder to make. I needed like all my hands, but I'm making this winter squash soup with sticky rice and sesame bok choy. It's pretty cold out right now. It's still like, I think it's like 40 something degrees.
55.
It's 50, okay, it's 55. I know in other places right now, Tim was telling me it's like -40 in some places. So don't come for me and tell me, I don't know what cold is. You're probably right. I don't really know what that kind of cold feels like. But to me, it feels cold here. So I'm making this soup because it's like a wintry, it's gonna like warm our bodies. It's gonna be like a hearty meal. And I just thought it would be a nice one for this weather. So I've got my soup cooking. Oh, okay. I don't know why I thought that wasn't gonna happen. Okay, I have a little helper. Oh wait, you got it the wrong way, bud. He was playing his light bright. This is actually Jackson's, but the baby loves this thing. I don't know how to play it. Hi, are you helping me make dinner? Oh my goodness, buddy. You've been working really hard today because you've been standing up. Yeah, are you gonna show everybody your teeth? So he's got 2 teeth now. Is that so funny? I wish I could show you. I tried to take a picture and it just like doesn't translate. Is that so funny? He's trying to grab the, thank you. So dinner's almost done. This is the winter squash soup. I'm gonna let it cook for just a little bit longer. Whoa. I plated my rice. This is sticky rice with speckled with quinoa. And then I have my bok choy that I cooked in sesame oil. The little salt and pepper, that's gonna go right on the side. What did you say? What am I cooking?
I said were you making hot dogs?
Why do you think I'm making hot dogs?
Because it smelled like it was.
It smells like a hot dog?
Yeah.
No. So tomorrow,
Catch me.
oh, I can't catch you right now. Hold on, buddy. Tomorrow, that's something that's very scary that he does. He's like, he'll just like jump off of anything and tell me to catch him. But tomorrow, what are we gonna do with your hair?
Get it trimmed.
We're gonna trim your hair so you can see. We're gonna keep it long, but we're just gonna trim a little bit off just so we can see better, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because he has told us that he wants to grow out his hair.
Yeah, but once I explained to him what a trim was, that we're not like cutting a lot off, then he was okay with it. He's like,
shaping it.
he said, yeah, let's do a trim, just so it's not always in your eyes.
So that it actually goes where it cannot be in his face.
Yeah.
Because I don't know how you do that. Like, so his hair grows forward, and so like it's not growing to the side or back where you could like not have it in your face. Like once it got to his eyebrows, it started to kind of go to the side a little bit, but like I don't know how to like get it to go to the side all the way like mine does. Like mine just kind of like goes to the side. Ooh.
Alright, so I'm plating them now. And I think this is gonna be very good. Oops, I need to put a little bit more in yours. This is yours over here.
Whoa, look at that finished product. Spoiler alert.
I have to tell you, whoa buddy. I have to tell you too, so this started with shallots and ginger and garlic, and like that smell cooking is just so, I just like love that smell.
Does it smell like hot dogs?
Apparently. It's just like bottle it up and I'll wear it as perfume. It smells so good.
This is like the furthest thing from hot dogs too.
I know, that's why when he said that I was like, what? Okay, I'm just gonna put, this is mine, so I'm just gonna use my hands. But,
You're allowed to use your hands on mine too, it's okay.
well, I didn't. I used a fork to put yours on.
Oh.
And also, so this is, taste this. This is like, you know how people do like kale? I think people should be doing bok choy. Isn't that so good?
Yeah.
I love that.
It's a very Asian flavor.
I cooked it in sesame oil.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That's why it has an Asian
Yeah,
flavor to
but
it.
it's like, I love, I think like we're like really, we're missing the mark here. We need to be using like fried bok choy chips.
Okay. Whoa!
Okay, well dinner's ready.
What's up?
I'm gonna add a little bit more, hi buddy, togarashi on mine, which is like a little bit spicy. I didn't do as much. I never do as much spice in the meal, and I kind of added at the end because Tim doesn't like spice.
Not that I don't like spice. It's that my body can no longer handle spice.
I'm not gonna.
So.
Okay. Hi, buddy. Hi. All right, it's dinner time. Oh, okay. So we're also watching the new Blueys that just came out. I was cooking while you were watching them. Are they good so far?
So far, so good. The holiday one I thought was really fun.
Okay, I'll have to watch it tonight. What do you think, bud? You're like mesmerized.
He's also very tired.
Oh yeah. It's funny though because like he's been sort of off Bluey for a little bit. It's almost like too young for him now. So, which makes me sad. I hope the baby loves Bluey. Do you love Bluey? Do you love Bluey, buddy? Yeah. And what do you think about your dinner?
Really good.
Yeah, I like love this. I almost didn't order this one because I wasn't sure. think it's pretty good.
I wish there was a little bit, and this is going to be strange for me to say, a little bit more rice to soak it up more.
Oh, more rice? Yeah, you don't really love rice.
I know.
But the rice is a good, it's almost like how you put rice with gumbo, or which one do you put rice with?
Gumbo.
Is it?
Yeah.
I know one of them you don't put rice with.
Right?
It's like gumbo and the other one. One of them you don't do rice with. One of them you do. Right? Let me know. I might be wrong. But I really like this. And I feel like this would be an easy one to make without like, because obviously this came with our purple, I almost said our purple onion box. This came with our purple carrot box. But the recipe was super easy. I'll link it down below in case you want to try it, but pretty good.
Don't mind me. I'm just forever cleaning up Hot Wheels. It's the way that it is. It was a fun day though. But there are Hot Wheels everywhere.
So it's the end of the night. The kids are asleep. The dishes are done. The dishes are done. You remember Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead?
I do remember that movie, but I have no idea about that line.
They were like sitting on the roof. They were shooting the dishes like skeet shooting them. Yeah, and then he says the dishes are done. But I wanted chocolate. So we were eating the chocolate that was in the fridge that was from Christmas and like hotel stays where they leave like chocolates on your pillow that we had saved and stuff. But we're cleaning up, right? And we came across some like lottery scratch off tickets that we get them at the grocery store whenever we go just for fun. And I was gonna throw them away. I'm like throwing away the trash, right?
Yeah.
And then Tim was like, let me just check these. Cause I was like, are these winners? I don't want to throw them away. We had a winner, we didn't even know it.
This one right here is complex because I was going through and it's like, you know, you match your numbers with any of these and you win that, right? I was like, oh, we didn't match any numbers. Like none of these numbers are the same up here. The bonus number is not the same. And it's like, match 3 like prizes and win that prize. So it's $20, $20, $20.
Oh, so we won $20 and we were I was gonna throw it away.
A $5 card. So if you do scratch offs or any kind of lottery, just download your local lottery app and it has a barcode scanner in it and you can scan the barcode and see if you actually won or not.
Yeah.
And I scanned it and it was like, you're a winner, $20. And I was like, how? Doesn't even make any sense.
Yeah, I wouldn't even.
I was like going through and then I read the instructions. Always read the instructions.
I was gonna say, I think they're banking on people like not realizing that they won and like throwing them away. But we
won $4 here too.
Sweet, we got
$24.
$24.
Look at us go.
Wow. Jackson wanted to buy, so we were at the grocery store. We get him at the grocery store. And he said, I want to buy.
Zero.
Well, he's like, I want to buy this one. It was a $50 scratch off.
$50 scratch
I was like, not today, buddy.
Whoa.
Have any of you guys ever bought the $50 scratch off and did you win?
No.
No. I feel like that one should be like more likely to win.
So there was this movie about these, I don't remember who was in it. It might have been Ron Swanson. Who's that? Nick Offerman.
Yeah.
Might have been his movie. But I guess somewhere up in the north or the Midwest or something like that, there was a couple that did the math and found out a loophole in the lottery of the town or the lottery of the state where they just like gathered all their money and bought a bulk of tickets, and the winnings, like the what's that called, the ratio, the winning ratio, was at a point where all they had to do is just like buy like X amount of tickets, and they always won more than they spent. And it wasn't against the rules. Like there's no rules saying you can't buy 50,000 tickets.
That's true.
And so that's what they were doing, buying a boatload of tickets and then coming out on top. And they kept doing that and kept doing that and kept doing that until the lottery's like, you guys gotta stop. Like,
why? Not against the rules.
Please stop, I guess. I think the lottery like changed the rules, yeah. But it took them a while. Like they made millions before the lottery's like, hey guys, stop doing that.
We should do that.
That's what I was thinking, because if you look at the back of these scratch-off tickets, the overall odds are 1 in 4 1/4. That's not bad. You just have to buy 5 tickets and you will win.
Those are not the odds to win the top prize. Those are the odds to win like a free ticket. Yeah.
A free ticket, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So like that's what I'm wondering. Like if I buy 32 scratch-offs and the odds are 1 in 4 1/4.
We should try it.
That's
we should go in.
Much money.
We should. It could be an experiment.
Okay.
We should go in with $100
Okay.
Buy 100 $1 tickets, yeah.
The same one.
Yeah.
Has to be the exact same one.
And I would buy it from the guy.
The roll.
This is the other thing too. So Jackson, the last time that we went in, we do the scratch offs, right? But we let him pick which one.
Yeah.
And so we went up to the counter. We were like, because the machine, there was like a line at the machine, I think.
No, we were redeeming a ticket.
Yeah, okay, right, that's what it was. So we went up to the counter and we talked to like the man. And he goes, it was actually really funny because we won that time. And so Jackson goes, let's always go to the boy. And I was like, what? He goes, we should go to the boy.
What is he, like a Victorian countess?
It was so funny because when we came home and he won, that's what he said. And in his brain, he's like, oh, I got this.
The boy.
We'll always go to the boy and we'll always win.
Right? The boy is the reason we are winning.
So he said, the last time that we went to the machine and he said, oh, we should have gone to the boy. And I was like, oh, you're right. I forgot
About the boy.
Yeah, so.
That was my favorite emo album of 1992.
Oh, there was a song about forgetting the girl. The missing, and I miss you like the desert. Isn't that called like Forgetting the Girl or something?
Who sings
the
that?
Deserts miss the rain. You know that song?
I do know that song, yes.
Isn't that like Forgetting the Girl? Who sings that?
I don't know. Who sings it?
I don't know, I'm asking you.
I'm asking just...
It was Everything But the Girl.
That's the band.
Yeah.
Like that
The song is called Missing.
Ah.
But I thought it was, sorry, I thought it, like about the boy. But I kind of feel like if we went to our Publix with a $100 bill, a crisp hundo, and we went up to the boy and we said,
yeah, stop calling him the boy.
I think he is a boy. I don't think they're like grown men. I think they're
an 18-year-old child.
I think that they are children at 18.
Yeah.
Like, sorry if you're 18 and you're watching this and you think you're a grown man. You're not, you're a boy. So, sorry, but I will say when I was 18, I thought I was grown, but I was not. I know that now because I'm 40.
Yeah.
And I can say that. But we go up to the counter.
Sound like an angry 40-year-old woman.
A woman yells at cloud. But so let's say we go with 100, go to the man, not a man, and say, I want 100 of these, give me 100 of, well, I don't have a $1 card, but give me 100 of this $1 card.
Because the $1 cards don't ever win.
Well, but what would they let us buy 100 or is there a cap?
I don't think.
How many can you buy? It must say on the back here, right?
Let's read.
Somebody asked on Quora, you know what I'm talking about? Where people ask questions? Mm-hmm. They said, how many lottery tickets are you allowed to buy at once? But I wanted to know how many of the same lottery tickets, and I can't find the answer to that. But somebody said as many as you want because Mr. Beast bought $1 million worth. It took him and his friends 3 days to scratch. He just scanned them all. But they had to be delivered by dump truck. How much money did he win?
$6.
What if that was the truth? So wait, is this a bad idea?
No, I think it's fine. I
think if we could do it like $1 million, we're no Mr. Beast over here.
I feel bad that Mr. Beast has already done this.
I know. He's kind of done everything though.
Get out of here. He hasn't gone to the moon yet.
I bet he will. I bet he will.
Right?
Why hasn't he gone to the moon yet?
I mean, nobody's gone to the moon in a long time.
No, but do you remember when the Virgin guy, what's his name? Sir David Hendel.
Attenborough?
No, the other one. What's his name?
Branson.
Yeah, that guy.
Richard Branson.
Sir David Hendelbrock, that's what I was going to say. But Humperdinck, what was his name?
Engelbert Humperdinck.
No, what was
Hubert Humperdinck.
Hubert Humperdinck.
Hubert?
I'm going to link that video down below. That was like the start of us being like crying, laughing in our videos. That was like when Jackson was a baby and we were so tired. But why? So do you remember when he was doing like the commercial flights to the moon and Lance Bass was like, I'm going to the moon.
Yeah, why did we stop going? It stopped like William Shatner's the last person that I heard that went up in that.
I think because of what he said.
Bill Shatner said something? He's like...
He went up to the moon. I'll have to find exactly...
He didn't go to the moon, he just went to low Earth.
He went to the stratosphere or whatever.
Barely touched the tip of space and he's like... Eh.
Let me read to you what he said. It was the death that I saw in space and the life force that I saw coming from the planet, the blue, the beige, and the white. And I realized one was death and the other was life. So Jeff Bezos was like, no, stop that. Like, oh, here, this is what he said. This is the whole thing. He said, my trip to space was supposed to be a celebration. Instead, it felt like a funeral. It was among the strongest feelings of grief I've ever encountered. The contrast between the vicious coldness of space and the warm nurturing of Earth below filled me with an overwhelming sadness.
Oh.
So like, maybe don't go to space.
Right? But I want to show you. So you hold the camera real quick and you pretend like you're Bill Shatner. Okay.
And
this is what happened. Bezos comes up to him and he's like, Bill, how was space? And Bill's like, has this overwhelming sadness.
He's like, I'm depressed now.
And then somebody came over with a bottle of champagne and Bezos was like, yeah, no. And he popped a bottle while Bill Shatner's like,
contemplating,
I saw death and stared it down with my eyes. And Bezos is like, champagne?
Bezos is like, pop bottles.
Yeah, let's do champagne. Is that what we're doing now?
So
I was like, whoa, that guy's cold.
He wasn't listening.
He wasn't listening because
Yeah.
Bill Shatner, you could see, I don't know how he wasn't listening because the second you locked eyes with Bill Shatner,
Yeah.
you saw in his face that he was feeling something.
I mean, I would imagine, yeah, that sounds, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to space. Don't make me do it.
Don't make me go.
Like-
I won't go to, don't make me go to space.
I'll stay here.
I want to do the restaurant.
What?
You haven't heard about this restaurant?
No.
Oh, it's like a space restaurant. No.
I'll go to Space 220.
Like a real Space 220, where there's like a restaurant that they like send up in a balloon or something, and it goes to just the highest atmosphere that we have.
Okay.
And they're like, here's your shrimp cocktail, your clams casino, and then you come back down.
I don't want to do that either. I can eat bad food on Earth.
It's like 150,000
I'm
for
okay.
the meal.
I'm good.
What if it's really good?
I don't think it's
What
gonna
if the lack of oxygen makes the steak perfect?
You're like, I'm slowly dying. Everything tastes great. Yeah. So, okay. Long story short, we won $24 in the lottery.
And we're gonna buy $1 million worth of lottery tickets.
I think I want to buy $100 worth of lottery tickets.
Yeah.
I think Jackson would lose his mind.
Really?
He loves lottery tickets. Like, right? Don't you think if we bought 100 lottery tickets, he would go like wild?
Yeah. He'd be like, what? What are we doing?
Let's do it.
All right, we're gonna do it. We're gonna surprise him tomorrow.
We should.
Tomorrow
So-
we're gonna go buy $100 worth of lottery tickets.
Tomorrow there's no school because it is Martin Luther King Jr. Day, so school is closed. So we have a doctor's appointment in the morning because Jackson has like a checkup. He's had an ear infection that's, we've been like battling this ear infection for a little bit of time. It's been different levels of ear infection. So it's been like severe, it's been very mild. It just kind of is like this wave that we're on. Right now it's not so bad, but it's something that the doctor's like, let's keep an eye on it. And we'll just kind of like, we'll do a final like follow-up. So that's tomorrow.
Because we just did like the super dose of antibiotics to try to knock it out.
Yeah, so I think what's gonna end up happening is he is gonna get ear tubes. I think that's gonna be like the final thing that we can do.
Right.
And so I've talked to a lot of other people about it, a lot of parents that their kids had ear tubes, and it seems like a pretty common thing. I was nervous about it at first, but I think it's so common, it happens so often that I'm less nervous now. I don't want him to have to go through it, but I think if it's gonna ultimately fix this, then I think we should do it.
Do any of you have tubes, or did you have tubes? Because I guess they fall out.
Yeah, or any of your kids really, did they? Because I don't think it was something that they did when we were kids.
Right, no, and that's the question that I had is like, were there side effects? Like, can they still go on a plane? Can they still go down underwater?
Oh yeah,
Like,
that's a good...
What's going on there?
Huh, that's a good...
Is it easier? Like, do you not have to equalize your ears going up in a plane? Because it's just like...
I don't know.
It flows right in and out.
Yeah, how does it work? Magnets.
Yeah.
So,
how do they work?
So yeah, if you have any input or you have any knowledge and you want to like leave us a comment, please do. And then he's getting his hair cut tomorrow. I told you guys earlier, but he wants to trim his hair. So I told him, I said, let's get a haircut. And he's like, no, I don't want to cut my hair. And I was like, okay, well, what if we just cut a little bit, a trim? What if we just trim it so that it's not in your eyeballs anymore? And he's like, oh yeah, I could do that. So we're gonna go do a trim. Also, we have a play date with some of his friends from school because there is no school. So we're gonna go hang out with a couple of his school friends and do a little play date.
Yeah. Jen turned on Shark Tank on the TV and she's like...
I just figured out, so we have DirecTV like streaming and it's through, so we have AT&T and DirecTV is like our, I don't know, our cable provider. And so we got the streaming version because it was cheaper. When we first got it, it was like $40. And
I don't
now
know how much cable is.
Well, I feel like we probably spend about $7,000 a month on
Streaming stuff.
Streaming and cable. So we have the streaming cable, which was cheaper. It was like $40, and now it's like $120. It's jumped up. I don't know, like, how they do it. I mean, I know how they do it, but like, I wish it was $40 again. And then we have a Netflix, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Apple TV,
HBO.
Oh yeah, HBO, Disney
Showtime.
Plus. Oh, Showtime.
Paramount.
Oh yeah, Peacock.
We literally all of them.
We have so many.
The only ones that we don't have are like Shudder and Crunchyroll. Like, that's it.
Wow. Yeah, what are we doing? We have YouTube TV or whatever,
YouTube Premium.
Premium. Yeah, like seriously, what are we doing?
We spend a lot on entertainment that we do not watch.
I mean, I watch it occasionally, and Jackson watches it, you know, like every day he'll watch it while he eats, but like, yeah, it's a lot. I don't know. So, what should we get rid of? Help us out.
Right?
Tell us what we don't need, please. But yeah, so I wanted to thank you guys though for watching our very long video.
Yeah.
It was like an hour and a half long, and somebody did mention, they were like, why didn't you break this up into different videos? Like, it would have made more sense for you to break it up into smaller videos so that you didn't miss the days, because I did miss some days. My my New Year's resolution is over. I did not upload 31 videos in January, but I did 8 in a row.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
8 out of 31. It's failing grade, but
well, you haven't reached 31 yet.
That's true.
It was 8 out of 12.
Yeah.
8 out of 13 actually. So yesterday.
That's not great, but yeah, so I didn't upload, I didn't make it into 3 different videos because we were talking about the dining plan like throughout the entire time.
Right.
So there was no way for me to break it up and make the other videos make sense. Like, they would have been like very choppy.
Yeah, I feel like it wouldn't have been as nice of a watching experience or an informational experience if like video number 1 is us checking in, room tour, Boma, and then we're doing the dining plan, stay tuned tomorrow for the rest of it.
Yeah.
And then like checkout day, we're like, breakfast.
Yeah. So it made more sense to me to have it as a complete watch, but let me know what you think. I don't know. So anyway, but thank you guys for watching it. It is like our #1 video right now. So it's very, like, I think you guys like it according to what YouTube is telling me.
Right?
So should we do more hour-long videos?
No.
I know.
If you guys want hour-long videos, boy, do I got the place for you.
What?
The podcast.
Oh, but that's okay.
Come and join us on the podcast.
That's true, but it's not like a you're going to Disney type video.
No, we do talk about Disney. We have been talking about Run Disney for the past 2 episodes just because we recorded one right after I ran the 10K.
Right.
Then we recorded the next one after Nick had finished
the marathon.
dopey.
Yeah.
So like we talked about that.
Yeah.
And it's like understandable because like doing the dopey challenge is a thing that's like life changing. Not life changing. It could be life changing.
I think it is life changing.
It's a lifetime accomplishment.
Yeah.
So that's why we talk a lot about Run Disney, but it's not a Run Disney podcast. Just letting you guys know that. We will be talking about other stuff. I also wanted to mention that on Tuesday, I plan to go to an RV show.
Oh, is that Tuesday?
That's Tuesday.
Ah, okay.
I'm not gonna buy an RV.
Oh my gosh.
I have to buy 100. If we buy $100 worth of tickets, and we win enough for an RV, coming home with an RV.
Oh man, I have so many big plans if we win a lot of money.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, so we've been watching Shark Tank, right? I've never seen Shark Tank before in my life.
We watched two people.
Two deals. And I don't understand about the people who are on Shark Tank are already successful.
This one company that was like, they were on Shark Tank and they had like a net sales for like the first quarter of 2.5 million, and we're like, what are you guys doing on here?
Yeah, why are they on Shark Tank?
And they were asking for like $300,000. They're like, please, sir, may I please have $300,000?
It's such a weird show, but it makes me, I feel like watching that show it inspired me.
Oh, what are you gonna make?
I don't know.
Ooh.
But it made me feel like I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to like do something.
Yeah.
I don't want to go on Shark Tank. That seems like I would have a lot of anxiety on Shark Tank.
Right.
But I don't know. It was very inspirational for sure.
I'm trying to think of an idea right now off the top of my head. Bluetooth shoelaces.
We can't give away your ideas.
That let you know how many times you've tied them in a lifetime. Because you don't change your shoelaces enough. It's bad for your posture.
What?
I'm just saying. It might be.
Okay.
Patent pending.
Look for us on Shark Tank.
Look for us on Shark Tank.
We'll be there with our shoelaces.
Shoelaces. Not motorized or anything. You still have to charge them. They're just Bluetooth. Oh, did anybody get back to us about the way that the people could talk to each other during swim lessons?
A lot of people, so if you didn't see this video, a few videos ago, we were talking about how we went to swim lessons. I was in the pool. There was a guy next to me who was talking to his wife, but we're in a separate room. We're behind glass in the swimming pool. And then the spectator parents or the spectator whoever is on the other side of the glass, like sitting in chairs.
Yeah.
So there's no way they could hear each other. Like there's just no way. And they made him take, he had a watch, he had an Apple Watch on. They made him take it off because you can't have any glass in the pool and the screen of the watch is glass. But a lot of people said that maybe it was a hearing aid.
He was wearing his glasses this past Saturday.
He was wearing his glasses the last time too.
Right, so that's what makes me think it was the glasses.
I don't think so.
Well, that makes more sense to me than a hearing aid. Like induction,
I don't know.
bone induction glasses.
Oh, maybe. Okay. A lot of people were saying hearing aid though. They were saying that the hearing aid can like connect to the phone and you can talk through
Bluetooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay.
But why didn't they make him take his glasses off? If you can't have glass in the pool, I guess they could be polycarbonate.
I don't know, because I wore my glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
Can't see without my glasses.
So anyway, so that's what people were saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was hoping for something a little bit more spy tech.
Well, so the last time that we talked about this, I was going to mention this, but I didn't. But when we were in high school, do you remember on the way to the mall there was a spy store? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Is that still there?
No, I don't think that plaza is there anymore. We haven't been over there in a long time.
There was a spy store. I forget what it was called.
It was called Spy Tech or something like that.
But it was literally a store you could go in. It looked like a little house. It was like a very small little business. You could go in and you could buy like hidden cameras and like a camera in like a pen or like a camera. You know what I mean? Like
nanny cams and stuff like that.
Yeah. But I was just like, how is that in business?
I don't know. I never went. I should have gone inside.
I know. I feel like now it would be like a really cool video.
But you know what?
What?
That store, when I was younger, probably would have scared me.
Why?
For no reason whatsoever.
What do you mean?
Like, I feel like I'm not supposed to be in there because I'm not buying spy stuff. I'm not a spy.
Right? Is anybody? I don't think anybody was a spy in like
I know
2002.
that. But still, like, I read the sign and I was like, oh, spies go in there. I probably don't want to mess with those guys. Like, walk in there and then they got your fingerprints or something and they're coming after you.
That's probably true, yeah.
Like, I don't know what they're doing in there.
That's, yeah, I wonder like what happened to that. But it's probably an online business now. I'm sure
Amazon
like,
ran them out.
I was going to say Amazon probably really did run them out. But yeah, that was one of the stores around us was a spy store.
Wow. The very first digital camera that I ever bought was called a stick camera, I think. It was like this big, looked like a flip camera, but it was like skinny. Like almost the size of like 3 pens side by side.
Okay.
And that was my very first digital camera.
Like a picture camera?
It was both.
Ah, okay.
Took like 15-second videos and it just took photos.
Okay.
And they were terrible. I was like, why did we even invent this?
Why not?
I don't know.
Somebody's buying. You're buying it.
I bought it. Jeez Louise. So that's my Shark Tank pitch: is a better camera in 1998.
Hop into my time machine.
Yeah.
That's the first part of my pitch.
First part of my pitch is: do you ever have those things where like, if I could just go back in time?
Yeah.
And just invest in GameStop. Like.
I mean, yes. Yeah.
Buy 1 Bitcoin.
I would love to have I would have won that. Remember the lottery? The thing that started us buying lottery tickets was when the Powerball was like at $2 billion.
Right.
That, I would have just gone back to then, like 3 months ago.
I would have preferred something more, not the lottery.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Because of the curse.
The curse of the lottery, but also then people know that you won the lottery.
That's the curse.
Yeah, but you could like have 50 Bitcoins and be like, let's go.
Well, yeah, but the Bitcoins don't mean anything anymore, do they?
Yeah.
They still are money?
Bitcoins are still a lot of money, yeah.
They are?
Yeah.
Oh.
Bitcoins I don't think ever lost. Like all the other cryptocurrency is like kind of all over the place, but Bitcoin.
Oh, I thought.
Let's look.
I was going to say, I could have sworn that like all the cryptocurrency was like bad.
So one Bitcoin right now is worth $42,000.
Wow.
When they were first introduced, they were worth like 0.001 cent.
Well, I remember reading about how people got them on thumb drives. And it was like a gift from their company. It was like, here's a thumb drive with like 12 Bitcoin on it. And then they would throw them away. Right? Could you imagine? Could you imagine if you were like, I was upset that we almost threw away a $20 scratch off winner.
Right?
Could you, what's 12 times 42?
$480,000.
Wow. That's insane. Throwing away $500,000. Could you imagine?
Yeah. No, I can't.
That'd be like the worst day of my life, I think.
That's a stressful situation right there. All right, so I think that it is time for us to call it a night. Yes. We have to get up early, and the baby hasn't woken up. Yeah. So I feel like I shouldn't have said that, like knock on wood. Shouldn't have done it. I know, but I kind of want to like get to sleep early. Ooh. I know, like that sounds lovely. Right? So cuz last night I was up super late. We were up super late filming the last part of the video. Right. And then right as soon as we got into bed. Oh, the baby woke up. The baby woke up. Yeah. I was literally taking my contacts out in the bathroom, and then I hear, and I was like, oh. He gets up around the same time every night. So that's 1 a.m. Yeah. So if we go to sleep right now, we'll get like 3 hours of sleep. Oh yeah, it's only like 10:30 right now. Yeah. So I think we can do it. Let's do it. 3 hours of sleep, baby. Ooh, buddy. So yeah, but thank you for listening to us ramble about lottery tickets and space. Oh yeah. And other things. Where all this started. Yeah, I know. And stay tuned for our lottery scheme. Yeah. Is it a scheme? I don't think it really is. Stay tuned for our lottery experiment. Yeah. Yeah, scheme sounds bad, but I think it kind of is a scheme. What's your bet? What are we gonna win? Yeah. I think that we will at least make our $100 back. No. You don't think? No. You don't think? No. Really? Yeah. Do you think... I think we're going to make, on $1 scratch-offs, yeah, I think we'll make $30. No. Yeah. I think we're going to make our $100 back. I choose to be positive. What do we count free tickets as? Well, I mean, what do you mean? We take them back in? Does the experiment continue? Yeah, you take them back in. Okay. And those... By the same one? Yeah, and those add to the... Okay. Yeah. All right. But I'm going to be optimistic, and I'm going to... I thought $30 was optimistic. No, $100... breaking even is optimistic, so that's what I think is going to happen. Have any of you done this? I don't think that buying $100 worth of lottery tickets is that, like, wild. I think people spend more on lottery tickets than that. Like, I've seen people at Publix spending more than that, so let us know if you've ever done this. What did you win? Yeah. It's a good question. Yeah. So all in all, it was a fantastic night. We're going to bed. And with that being said, we are off. We'll see y'all tomorrow. And now it's time to pay the price.